The story begins in the year 1944. At that time, World War II was raging with the sound of gunfire echoing everywhere. Here we see an American Marine captain named Allison in the Pacific Ocean. Actually, his group had been attacked by Japanese soldiers, from which Allison somehow reaches a rubber raft. He drifts in the ocean for many days. Alexan is moving forward alone when he spots an island. Seeing this, he quickly paddles his raft toward the island, and after reaching the shore, he places the raft aside and begins looking around for help. But he only sees trees, plants, and rocks. Then his eyes fall on a church. When Allison goes there, she sees a Catholic nun coming out of the church, whose name is Angela. Angela gets scared seeing Allison, but Allison says, "Don't be afraid. I'm American. You're not in any danger from me." He asks Angela, "How many people live here?" To this, she replies, "I live here alone." Hearing this, Allison can't believe it. Angela takes Allison to her shelter and gives her food. Allison asks her, "Why are you living here alone?" Angela says, "I came to this island with a priest. We were supposed to rescue some elderly priests from Japanese soldiers, but by the time we arrived here, the Japanese had already reached the island, and they had already taken those tracks away with them. Seeing the atmosphere of zinc, we decided to hide here for a few days. But after some days, the priest I came with fell ill and passed away. Since then, I've been living here alone. My people thought that Japanese soldiers had captured me too, so no one came to rescue me." Allison also tells them his story. He says that I am a Marine. Our group was attacked by Japanese soldiers, and I somehow saved my life and reached here. After this, Allison rests for a while, and when he takes off, he sees Angela lighting a candle, praying to God and asking for guidance. Then both go out in search of food. Alexin climbs the tree to pick coconuts and fruits and hands them down to Angela. But Alexin needs something more for protein, and that's when he spots a turtle in the sea. Seeing this, he takes rope and wood and sits in the raft. Angela also sits with him, and they both move toward the turtle. But catching the turtle isn't so easy for Allison. In his attempt, he falls into the sea, but with Angela's help, he catches the turtle and returns to the raft. After this, Allison returns to the island, cooks the turtle, and eats it. He tells Angela, "We have everything on this island. Even if no one comes to rescue us, we can still survive." Angela asks him, "Who do you have at home?" Allison says, "I'm an orphan. I lived in an orphanage for 14 years. After completing my education, I decided to join the army because I wanted to do something for my country." Angela also tells him, "I'm an orphan too. I have great faith in God, which is why I decided to become a nun. It gives me a lot of happiness, and I want to show people the right path." Allison and Angela are quite different from each other. Angela has a very calm nature. She has great faith in God and prays regularly, whereas Allison doesn't believe in God as much and has a somewhat stern temperament. The next day, Allison and Angela spot Japanese fighter planes in the sky. Seeing this, Allison takes Angela and hides because if they were seen, both could lose their lives. Allison is told by Angel, "We should stay hidden for a few days. I have seen a cave. It'd be good to stay there." Angela agrees with this, so she goes with Allison to the cave and they both stay there all day. The next morning, they hear the loud sound of bombs. Allison peeks out of the cave and sees Japanese planes carrying out terrible bombing on the island. Seeing this, Angela becomes very frightened and starts praying. Allison encourages her and calms her down. After a while, when the planes leave, they both come out of the cave. They see scenes of destruction all around. Their home and church have been completely destroyed. Just then, a unit of Japanese soldiers arrives on the island to set up a meteorological camp, and they also destroy the raft that Allison had used to come here. Seeing them, Allison and Angela are forced to hide in the cave again. Japanese soldiers are roaming around them. Seeing this, Allison becomes alert and tells Angela to go to one side while he stands with a knife. But those soldiers don't enter the cave and leave from there. Here, Angela tells Allison that I will surrender myself to the Japanese soldiers. I hope they won't do anything to someone like me. This will give you a chance to escape from here. She also says that we have nothing left to eat, but Allison doesn't agree with her and says that we can't take this risk. They can do anything to you. We'll have to stay hidden here. In the evening, Allison exits the cave. He sees that the Japanese soldiers have set up several camps. Avoiding them, he goes to the other side to catch fish, but some Japanese soldiers spot him. Then Allison pretends to be dead. Seeing this, they don't suspect anything and leave from there. After this, Allison catches fish, returns to the cave, and starts eating fish with Angela. But Angela had stopped eating fish after becoming a nun. But here there is nothing else to eat, so she is forced to eat fish. She can't digest the raw fish and vomits. Then Angela goes to sleep without eating anything. After a while, when Angela is sleeping, Allison quietly comes out of the cave and starts monitoring the activities of the Japanese soldiers. He blackens his face so that no one can see him properly. When he gets a chance, he quietly sneaks into their camp and starts filling a bag with food supplies. Just then, a soldier comes there, forcing Allison to hide and remain silent. He doesn't get a chance to escape from there, and the situation becomes very dangerous, forcing him to stay there all night. The next morning, when all the Japanese soldiers are busy training outside the camp, Yellison quietly takes his bag, slips out unseen, and hides in a spot. When Angela wakes up, she doesn't find Alexun in the cave. Seeing this, she panics and thinks that Ellison might have been killed, which makes her cry. At the same time, Ellison returns to the cave after avoiding Japanese soldiers. Angela is very happy to see him safe and sound. Alexon tells her that he went to the camp for food, but Angela gets angry with him. She says, "You left without telling me," which scared me a lot. Then Ellison says, "I won't do this next time." The next day, Ellison gifts Angela a flower and a comb, which makes Angela happy. He asks Angela, "Don't you want to leave your life as a nun and live a normal life?" To this, Angela explains that she hasn't taken her final vows yet, and that 5 years are given to become a nun so that one can make the right decision, and she is still not fully committed to that decision. Actually, Ellison has started to like Angela. That's why he doesn't want her to become a nun completely. Just then, they hear sounds from outside and see that the Japanese soldiers are leaving the island, which makes both of them very happy. With the supplies left in the Japanese camp, they no longer have trouble with food and drink. After this, Allison tells Angela that he has been very lonely since childhood. He has faced many difficulties, but now he wants to live happily with her and says, "I have started loving you, so I want you to change your intention of becoming a nun and marry me after the war ends." Hearing this, Angela is shocked and says that she has dedicated herself to God, and she cannot live with someone else by betraying her God. Hearing this, Ellison is very sad, but he tells her, "If my words have hurt you, please forgive me." At night, both are sitting after dinner. Just then, Ellison finds a bottle of Japanese alcohol and drinks too much. In his drunken state, he starts calling Angela's vows worthless and says that they are stranded on this island like Adam and Eve, hearing which Angela runs towards the jungle in the rain, in sadness, and falls asleep there in the cold. He searches for her first but can't find her. The next morning, he finds her unconscious. Ellison picks up Angela in his arms and takes her towards the camp. Just then, he sees that the Japanese soldiers have returned, so he takes Angela to the cave where her condition worsens. Then Ellison risks his life by sneaking into the Japanese camp and stealing blankets and medicines. But a soldier sees him, and to escape, Allison stabs the soldier with a knife and hides the corpse. Coming back, he quickly changes Angela's wet clothes, gives her medicine, and prays for the first time himself. The next morning, when Angela wakes up, she asks who changed her clothes. He explains that he changed them after seeing her condition, apologizes again, and says that whatever he said yesterday was because he was drunk. Angela forgives him. Just then, they hear the sound of a bomb outside. Allison goes out to check and learns that Japanese soldiers have bombed the island again because Allison killed one of their soldiers. They have found out about this, so they are searching everywhere to kill Allison. When Allison tells Angela that when he went to get the sheet, a soldier saw him and he had to kill him in self-defense, Angela becomes very sad and asks God for forgiveness. Meanwhile, some Japanese soldiers come near the cave while searching. One of them says, "If anyone is inside, come out, or we will throw a grenade into the cave." And Angela has only two options, either surrender or die from the grenade. Both become extremely frightened. Angela starts praying, thinking their death is certain. Just then, heavy bombing occurs outside, and the Japanese soldiers present there start screaming loudly. From this, Allison realizes that the American Navy has started bombing the island. Allison and Angela come out of the cave and see American Navy aircraft bombing the Japanese soldiers. Seeing this, both become happy. Noise? Allison says that landing won't be easy for American soldiers because Japanese soldiers brought 4 cannons with them and have positioned them well across the island, so I need to disable these cannons. Allison tells Angela that God also wants me to help the American soldiers. Angela gives him permission to go. Noise. Allison leaves the cave, and he sees that most of the Japanese soldiers have been killed. He runs while protecting himself from bombs and starts disabling the cannons one by one. During this, he gets injured due to the bombing but doesn't stop. Somehow, he manages to disable all the cannons, which saves the lives of many American soldiers. After this, the American Navy stops the bombing, and Angela comes out of the cave. She sees Allison injured and begins treating her. Allison tells Angela that it's time for them to part ways, and they might never meet again. Hearing this, Angela says that even if she can't spend her life with him, he will always remain close to her heart. After this, the American Navy lands on the island and raises their flag. When the Navy captain sees Allison alive, he is shocked because they thought he had died. They start carrying Allison away on a stretcher, and Angela follows behind. Allison never pressured Angela about her love for him and fully respected her decision to become a nun. There, Angela also understands Allison. This film teaches us that true love isn't just about being together. Sometimes hearts can connect even when apart. And with this, the film ends. Friends, if you were in Allison's place, would you also risk your life for your country? Please share your opinion in the comments section.